Addiction to Violence, Part 2. Yesterday, we examined the concept of violence and personal revenge. In particular, we noted our love for the fake violence in movies, especially the ones where the good guys take personal revenge on the bad guys. Since most of us live in non-violent homes and communities, our revenge tends to be non-violent, but still dangerously evil, verbal retaliation. Hopefully, we will learn from David's decision to turn to God when pursued by real enemies, men who sought to physically kill him. Psalm 7 began with him turning it over to God. O Lord my God, in you I have taken refuge. Well, here's where Psalm 7 and Saturdays in the Psalms intersects with our Sunday's struggles theme on Morning Minutes in the Bible. While we struggle with our own desire to get even with those who hurt us, we struggle even more with the idea of calling on God to do it for us. Yet David didn't hesitate. Verse 6 says, Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift up yourself against the rage of my adversaries, and arouse yourself for me. You have appointed judgment. Verse 8 adds, The Lord judges the peoples. Vindicate me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and my integrity that is in me. First, we struggle with the idea of God's anger and judgment on the world in two ways: misapplication and self-doubt. Some are way too eager for him to come strike down the sinners surrounding them. On occasion, filled with righteous indignation, people offer prayers filled with pleas for God to use the mighty hand of government against sinners. Thinking it's for their own good, some seek political power to force unbelievers to live like Christians. At the same time, in a glaring contradiction, they thank God for freedom of religion, which millions upon millions use to believe and teach soul-damning false doctrines. Are we concerned about souls or our own comfort? Others are simply appalled by the very idea of an angry God's justice. How can a good and loving God arise in anger, verse 6, or have indignation every day, verse 11? That simply doesn't fit their concept of God. Second, many wrestle with their own self-doubts and self-incrimination. Thinking guilt in one area means every injury and insult is deserved. They dare not ask for God to vindicate them. Yet David, who was far from perfect, and admitted such in verses 3 through 5, asked for God's vindication, a declaration of righteousness. Whatever else he had done, he didn't do anything to deserve the tax, prompting this plea with God. Where do you find yourself in the struggle with an almighty, all-righteous God? Is he your hammer on the ungodly, or is he a kind old man who is too good to actually punish anyone? Or are you too paralyzed by your own sin to even think about it? Let's turn loose of our own misuse of God's justice and let go of guilt by repenting and seeking his forgiveness, and let God be God. Thank you for watching today's Sunday Struggles on Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until tomorrow, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.